Welcome back to our channel, friends. This is Sonia here from Growing Craft, and yes, of course, we have something special to show and share with you all, and we are super excited. First of all, a big shout out for Dress My Craft for sharing some of the amazing supplies from their store. Yes, so that means we are going to come up with loads of tutorial on our YouTube channel. So for that, you will have to stay tuned. Now, the next very important thing, yes, I know this box has been opened. Why? Because I knew how they pack their stuff, and I know how much care they take while shipping their stuff. So I had to open it before shooting this video. Why? Because otherwise I would have spent half of my time just unpacking this. So yes, I have already opened the box and let's get started. So in this box, what I have is some of the amazing supplies, and to start with, the moment you open the box, this is how it was. So it had this beautiful Tiny Mini Transfer Me sample, and of course it had two candies which I have already eaten. So yes, this is something which they have come up recently, and if you are a regular follower of my channel, you must have already seen tons of video on my channel. If you have missed out, do check that right away. So this is one of them. So this is a cute little Transfer Me sheet from their store as a gift, and I really loved it. Now let me just unbox this, keep this box aside so that I can show you whatever I have in this box. Now to start with, here I have this beautiful Christmas theme paper pack from Dress My Craft. Now this paper pack name is Welcome Santa, and this is some of the amazing designs. So yes, I have already planned what I'm going to make with these pattern papers, and yes, it has all the shades and colors of Christmas, and just imagine the kind of work you can do with these papers, and they look absolutely gorgeous. Right from, like, even you want to make your own hangings, your tags, your decors, your cards, to your albums. Yes, these are just perfect. So as you can see, this is a beautiful design, and this paper pack is Welcome Santa. Now the next paper pack what I have got is this one. This is a magical unicorn. So unicorn is something which all the kids nowadays love, and I thought this is going to be a beautiful one. So yes, it has some cute, can you see these little cute unicorns, and it looks beautiful. Now the best part about this paper pack is that on the cover you can see all the designs, whatever is there inside. Be it you just want to have a look of the patterns or the designs or the kind of detailing they have given, so you get a glimpse of everything which is inside the paper pack. Now last few pages are for your cutouts, for your sentiments. So what you can do is you can use these cuttings and make a beautiful tag. Of course, I know you would love to see something from us, and very soon we are going to come up with something special for you all. So yes, these are the beautiful unicorn theme designs, and the detailing is absolutely amazing, absolutely. So like I always say, with the pattern papers you can create beautiful layouts, you can do cards, you can do tags and decorations and what not. Now the next paper after this which I have chosen is my all-time favorite, Vintage Saga. This is one of my favorite themes to work on. Of course, I love all the themes, but vintage is something which always takes away my heart. So this is one of the beautiful Vintage Saga. Now I would like to show you the inner pages of these also. So here you can see, if you are a mixed media artist, you just need these kind of base pages, and you will have to do so minimal work, and they are of course going to enhance your projects so well. And even if you are a mixed media artist, just do this cutting and use this on any of your bases, and it's going to look fab. Be it for your cards, be it for your tags, or be it for your mixed media projects, and they look absolutely gorgeous. So you can see such beautiful designs they have, and it's lovely. See, these are so beautiful. I can always use this portion for my cards and tags and they are going to look fab. Yeah, so now it's time to show you the last but not the least, the paper pack, which I really wanted to use for some of the beautiful Indian designs and the Indian festive theme. So yes, this is going to be a sure shot beautiful work whatever I'm going to create with this one. So it has got all the shades of Indian, the beautiful golden work and some nice pink, teal blue, black color shades, and it looks fab. So this is the opulent paper pack. Of course, I'm sharing down all the supplies linked down in the description box. You can buy them directly from the store, and yes, I am going to make sure that you get inspired with our future projects, whatever we are coming up with. So yes, these were the 4 paper packs what we had, and now it's time to add and show you some more things. I know that you are awaiting to see these things. Now this is one of the beautiful border punch. So this is a dotted heart punch, and this looks absolutely amazing. So honestly, I have already tried this. I was so excited the moment I got this punch. I wanted to try this. So this is the punch. Let me just tell you a little about these punch. So border punches are something which we use to give and create a beautiful borders to any of our paper craft projects. So this usually comes with a back slit where you can see this is the punch design what you are going to get. This has been also marked on the top of it, as you can see it here. And yes, on the back side here what they have given is this cute little flap where all the scrap pieces will be collected, that you can just take it out and keep it aside. Secondly, the thing which I really liked was they have this little patches here. This is just going to make sure that it does not slip. So whenever you are doing your paper crafting, be it on any surface, be it on the floor, on the table, on your mats, on your any of the surfaces, your punches are not going to slip away. So that means the grip is going to be really good. So yes, let me just show you how this works. So now for this border punch, let me take up this paper. So now this is a pattern paper from Minimo paper pack. Of course, I'm listing on all the supplies down in the description box. You can check that. Now let me show you how does this work. Now there is a slot. You need to put your paper inside here. Okay, now whenever you're doing a lace punch, there is no restriction of the length of the page. It can be of any length of how much punch you can do with one sheet of paper. So here you just need to adjust your punch. So if I want it from the starting of my page, I am going to put it from here. Okay, and then I am going to punch this. Can you see? I hope this is visible. So this is how my punch portion looks. Now if I want a continuous design here, what I'm going to do is I am going to just align this to my design given here. Let me just align it here. Okay, you just need to align these circles, that's it, and you continue punching. Okay, now let me do this again align this hole and keep on punching, and you can see that how beautifully this design is coming out. You just need to make sure that you align your papers really well to these punches. Okay, and I have already kept the base open, so it is just coming out all the scraps. Okay, and here this goes. Let me do the starting part also, and done. So can you see now my plain paper has such a beautiful border, and I can use this for my card making, for my tag making, for my pull out tags, for my albums and scrapbooks, and this looks gorgeous. So yes, this is how the scraps comes out once you open the flap, and here we go. So this is one of the beautiful border punches from Dress My Craft. Now it's time to move on to the next product. Okay, now this is something which I absolutely love, and as being a paper crafter, I do lots of heart theme and the Valentine theme related projects. So this is something which is going to work out so well, and this is so versatile. You can even use these for your baby albums and the projects, and this is going to be so perfect. Now this is the dotted heart border. Now again, the border punches are the same, but the designs what they have are extremely beautiful. Now let me just show you that the same paper. So here what we had earlier used was the circle chain border. Now what we have is the dotted heart border, and I will do it on the same page so that you can see the kind of difference it creates. Now again, we'll do it with the same process. Okay, now can you see this? I hope this is visible and this is clear. And you just need to, like I always say, you just need to align the design and punch it. Align and punch it. Align and punch it. So this is really fun. Even the kids can also do it. I know my daughter, she loves crafting. She loves creating cards, and this is super easy. You just need to align your designs and punch it. And yes, for this, what kind of papers you can use and which kind of thickness you will be needing, all those details are given at the back side of the punch. So yes, this is how it looks. Now if you see any of the border punch backside, they have given all the details of how you have to use these punches. Okay, now this is how my one pattern paper looks like. Now I have not opened the back side of the flip. Let me just open this and show you. Now honestly speaking, I can actually use these cute little heart punched out from this punched part as my shaker elements or my teeny mini embellishments for my tags on my cards. Yes. Now for the next supply, I was really in love with this one, because being a paper crafter, I know how much time you spend in doing the cutting work for the circle punch and the circle shapes and all. So this was of course in my wish list, because this is such a versatile design that you can use this for any of your paper craft projects. Now let me just show you. So here in this, the shape and the size what you are going to get is this design. The size is going to be 2.5 inches, so you have to make sure that the paper size what you use is of that exact size. Now I am going to punch this part. So see, at least you will need a 2.5 inch broader paper so that you can do the cutting work. And let me just open this flap so that I can show you. See, this is how it is going to fit into your tray. So now if I want this part a little more, or if I just want a plain pink part, I can punch it from here. Just punch it and it comes out beautifully. Okay, so yes, can you see this? And this is what I have created is with this punch. And like I always say, like being a paper crafter, it is always good to have some of the good quality punches. Now if you see the back side of this punch paper, you will get to know that you can punch the paper of GSM 90 to 250 GSM. Yes, when we say paper thicknesses or the paper weight, it is always on GSM. So 90 to 250 GSM can be used in any of these punches. Now the Dress My Paper Craft are of 250 GSM, 210 GSM, and this being 250 GSM, definitely any of their papers can be used with these kind of punches. So yes, this is one of the another designs which you can create with the scallop punch. Now the size of this punch is 2.5. Like I mentioned earlier also, I'm going to list out all the supplies link to buy them in the comment and the description box below so that you can buy these. Now we will be moving to the fourth and the beautiful and the cutest punch which I have got. Now this is the corner punch. I have not opened this at all. I just thought I will keep one punch so that I can try it out with you all. So this comes with a different packaging. So let me just open this one. Okay. So here is a cute little punch. Now this is the corner punch and it has got some really nice design. Now the paper size what you can use with this punch is 90 to 220 GSM, which is again a very good weight of paper what it can take. Now this has a beautiful little design over here. So this is what we are going to get is this corner, and you just need to put up your paper inside and punch it. And can you see you have such a nice edge at the corner. So this is just perfect. So whenever you are making a tag or a card, you can just round off the edges so easily, and it looks absolutely smooth and finished. So with the scissors it is impossible, at least for me it is impossible to get a nice curve. So this gives a perfect nice edge to your any of the bases, right? So this is what this corner punch does. Now let's move on to our next supply. So I am a big fan of die cutting machine and the dies, and yes, I really wanted to try my hands on these beautiful dies. So let me just take you through this very quickly, because you are going to see how do I use these dies in my upcoming videos. So this is one of the beautiful Christmas dies which I really liked. I absolutely loved this one. And then what I have is this beautiful foliage and leaf die. Can you see this? This looks gorgeous. The next one what I got was this paper flower making die. So yes, I know you have seen me always making flowers without dies, but with dies this is going to be of another level. I am going to show you that very soon. Then of course these are the beautiful doilies. So this is the floral doily and this is the rose doilies, and this looks absolutely cute. Now the last but not the least is this beautiful and absolutely gorgeous, the lace doily. Now this is a crochet lace doily, and of course like I say, you can use this with any of your die cutting machine. Of course their teeny mini die cutting machines are also amazing. I'll try to share that link also in the description box so that you guys can check. So these are the few of the dies which I have picked up from their store. And at last but not the least was this product which I had to pick up from the store. Now this is a mini scoreboard from Dress My Craft, and yes, I had heard a lot about this product and I really wanted to try my hands on. Like I say, if you are a paper artist, you do paper projects, and this is something which is a must for you all. Now here, once I remove the packaging, here is this paper which gives you all the details. Like you can make envelopes with these, the cards, and many more. And yes, the scoring includes scoring knife on the front. Okay, create envelopes on the back. Let us see. Okay, now this is a very cute little scoreboard. So if you're a paper crafter, I know having and carrying your big size scoreboard everywhere and even on your table, it takes a lot of space. So this is just a perfect for your cute little projects. And okay, this slides out and you have your scoring tool. Now the scoring tool also has 2 points. This is for the thick card papers, this is for the fine papers, and this looks super cute anyways. Now on the back side they have the scoring tool for the envelopes. Now this is really interesting because I have been making envelopes for quite a long time now, and I have separate tool for envelope making, but I just felt that this is going to be just a perfect tool when I'm doing my paper crafting. So what I need to do is I just need to have my this mini scoring tool, and I can make my cards immediately with this, and even my envelopes with this. So let us try this one also. So how does the scoring tool works? So now this is a pattern paper which I have, and if I want to fold it into half, how do I do it? So what I'm going to do is, this is approximately 7.5. So I will score this at say 3 if I want to have a one flap bigger and a smaller. So here you have all the measurements in inches and in centimeters also. So this is actually one of a very good thing. Like many a time what happens is, I cut the paper in inches, but if there is any issue with my cutting, I will end up having something in centimeters, which I don't know how to figure out the exact measurements. And very quickly when you have to work, then these centimeters scoring is actually going to help. So yeah, this is good. Let me do this. So I will need at least for 3 into 7/4, or let me make it of 3.5, and you just score it. Can you see this? So with this side, you just need to score your papers. Now this is a very thick cardstock, and you can see how beautiful this has scored. Okay, now let me just try this. I'm not going to create anything right now, but let me just show you how this works. Now if I have to do any of these scoring for the envelope, I just need to put up my paper here, check the measurements and the size where I want it, and align your paper and score it. Can you see this now? Having this fold is equally easy. So if you are into box making, card making, this is just a perfect tool for you. Of course, with the round punch, the corner punch, you can do all the rounding edges and make your envelopes super easy. Okay, so this is all what I have done as a little craft haul from Dress My Craft. I know this is not little, this is huge, and I have so many projects which I am already planning to work on, which you will be seeing very soon on our website. Okay, so this is my little haul from Dress My Craft. I know this is not little, this is huge, and I am really in awe with their collection, and I am so excited to work on some of the beautiful projects which I have already planned with these supplies, which you will be seeing on our YouTube channel. Of course, I have listed down all the supplies list with the links to buy them in the comment section. Do check that and enjoy and stay tuned. I'm sure you will love whatever we are coming up with on our channel. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Take care. Bye bye.
Passé à deux doigts de nos lèvres, deux doigts si fins que j'ai presque pu le goûter. Le bonheur a sculpté de son ciseau d'enfer des souvenirs impossibles à effacer. Le bonheur est passé à deux doigts de nos lèvres.